All right, guys, we're live. YouTube. It's the first week of the playoffs. Hopefully, you guys have gotten a substantial lead. Some of you guys have played digs, and oh man, it happens. So, but
It
that's the
happens.
thing. At the end of the day, we still playing studs. We knew the cold weather was there. We were not fading Josh Allen. We were not fading Tua. We were not fading Tyreek. We were not fading Waddle. All of these guys were in our lineups either way. Look, yes, Diggs let us down, but that's okay. He's set up for a monster game next week. You just got to survive this week. Hopefully, you had a stack. Maybe you had the Josh Allen dig stack. You're still alive. You're
Still
still
alive, baby.
alive.
That's half
You're
the
still
battle.
alive.
Staying
You're still
alive.
alive. Staying alive. So go follow us, the Fantasy Gods, and my boy Justin Henry on both YouTube and TikTok.
Let's
Man.
go, baby. Week
Let's go.
15 is here, and yeah, man, this is a crazy time for fantasy playoffs, y'all. Like, there's a lot of questionable decisions, and I think the thing that people have to understand is that no matter what, you're gonna make 50% of the right decisions, 50% of the wrong decisions. Like, it's very tough to be so accurate with this shit unless you are like part of the coaching staff, right? So don't kill yourself. Start your better players. Trust your matchups. Don't get cute. Don't do Chris Moore over DeAndre Hopkins. Like, start your guys that got you there. So you're gonna make, there's only one person who wins your league at the end of the day. Chances are it's people like me, but
Hey man, dude, Justin, we're in some battles.
bros.
This is not good for both the gods right now, but we're still in it. We're still in the fight. I know you in the Fantasy Gods League, you have taken massive amounts of
Bruh.
injuries.
Just in this last 7 days, I
I
lost.
think it's the most injuries I've ever seen.
This always happens to me, but somehow, yet and still, I'm still standing. Jonathan Taylor out, Kyler Murray out, Russ is the backup superflex quarterback out, Kenny Pickett the backup out. Like, Justin Jefferson damn near got knocked out the game. It's bad for you.
They shooting you with their last bullets, and you stand there unfazed, bro. It is crazy. Bro. I have not seen it. I'm in the Gods League against Connor. And man, that is a battle right now. He started off horrible.
Josh Allen did his thing, bro.
But Josh Allen, my boy, my own quarterback, did it to me. This is crazy. I can't believe he did it in the snow. Josh still fighting for that number one.
And spot. I think Tyreek Hill, like a lot of people are scared of the elements. It's wind. At the end of the day, remember, it's wind, not snow or rain. Even if with the snow, they can throw. So good thing we don't have a whole lot of those games today. I think we should be pretty clear of any treacherous weather games. So it makes the decisions. There's a lot of games we got to get through though. I'm excited to get to these starts and sits, man. A lot of questionable decisions this week. I'm not gonna
lie. Lot of questionable decisions. All right, let's move forward. We're gonna start on YouTube real quick. Zay, Gerald Everett or Cole Kmet? To me, I think I think Cole Kmet is actually a good play here over Gerald Everett. I think with Mike Williams, Keenan Allen still at the fold, his upside's kind of capped, and then that the Eagles should win this game. And they should be up. So these short little passes to Cole Kmet should be okay.
Chase Claypool out as well.
Yeah, exactly. Chase Claypool is out today. Aiden, what's good? Long-time subscriber, long-time question asker. Aiden, I appreciate you, homie. Choose two. T. Higgins, Hunt, Rashad White, McKinnon, Mike Evans, Garrett Wilson. I'm playing Mike Evans for sure. I'm not fading. I just can't. Every time I see his name, he's in my lineup. I don't care. If I lose with Mike Evans, I lose with Mike Evans. I'm not going to do it. And then I'm probably going to still go ahead and play Higgins. I think Higgins in a shootout with Mike Evans and the Bucks. It's also good you get those guys in the mid afternoon as well. I don't like Garrett Wilson against Detroit. You like it?
I love Garrett Wilson against Detroit with Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson, he got nothing to lose. It reminds me of Alex Smith, bro. When Alex Smith came and he had nothing to lose, he was a whole different player. Once you get benched and you get that opportunity, you get that opportunity again, sometimes for dogs, it works out. And I think Zach Wilson has the tools. We just got to see it.
Yeah, all right. We'll see what happens. All right, so Brian Robinson, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins. Again, Justin's probably Garrett Wilson, and I'll be T. Higgins on that one.
I like T. Higgins too. It's just I think that upside for Garrett Wilson's there.
Justin, you better clip my question from yesterday.
Post it again. What was your question from yesterday? Post it.
Yo, what's popping, y'all? What's good? Higher on Elijah Moore with Corey Davis out or Gallup versus the Jags? I would still roll with Gallup. I like the Dak stack there. Christian Kirk, Najee Harris, or DeMonta Smith. Najee's got a bad matchup against Carolina on the road against a swarming Carolina defense. Justin called Carolina over the Steelers this last couple of weeks as far as your defensive fantasy play. Go pick up the Carolina defense if it's still available. If you don't know exactly what defense you're going to use, they really like Carolina. And obviously J.C. Horn probably locking up Pickens today. J.C. is a dog. I would probably still go with Devonta Smith out of all those.
Carolina has quietly had 7 points in the last 4 games defensively, and since this coaching change has happened, this Carolina defense has been a lot better. So against a Pittsburgh team starting Mitch Trubisky, this is your opportunity. He should be sacked a lot, could even have a couple turnovers.
Absolutely smooth. The refs versus the Dolphins. Stop the cap. Don't be mad. You guys should have lost to us in week 3 anyway. Get the hell out of here with that. ETN or Watson. I'm gonna go with. I'm still gonna go with ETN, but Christian Watson is still a solid play there. Either one, I don't think you can go wrong. Go ahead, Justin.
Let me get a few in here real quick. Answer me frauds. We here. You can't call us the frauds and want your question answered. So ad hit you. You ain't getting shit answered, homie. Mike Evans or Garrett Wilson. Give me Mike Evans. Pats defense or Cards defense. Give me the Cardinals. Actually, give me the Patriots defense. They're the number 1 scoring defense right now in fantasy. You got to get them in your lineups. Williams or Garrett Wilson. Give me Garrett Wilson in PPR leagues. Jamal Williams in standard leagues. Pats just answered that one. Chris Moore or Jacoby Myers. Give me Chris Moore. I don't love it, but give me Chris Moore. D-Hop or Pacheco. Give me D-Hop. Pats or Chiefs defense. Give me Pats defense all day. They're the better defense. Higgins or Terry McLaurin. Give me T. Higgins over Terry McLaurin slightly. Chris Moore or Jacoby Myers. Give me Chris Moore. And with Tony officially cleared now, Tony or Jameson. Appreciate you, big dog. I probably would still rock with Jameson, even though I don't love it, man. Kadarius Toney just, there's not enough work for him there in KC to be reliable. I don't think there is for Jameson either, but he has way more upside than Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you guys are in here, go follow the page. Follow Justin Henry and the Fantasy Gods page on YouTube and TikTok. Again, you guys are in here. Follow the page.
Yeah.
Max Pipeline was good, man. Higgins, Evans, Swift, B-Rob, Chris Moore. I'm probably going to roll with Evans out of all of them. I'd probably go Evans, Swift, Higgins, B-Rob, Chris Moore. That would be my ranking. Gibson, Chris Moore, Taysom Hill in the flex. I would still go with Gibson. I don't like it, but that's the safest play there. Rachaad White, ETN. Again, answer that one. I think I'm still sticking with Rachaad White. Juju Smith-Schuster, Devonta Smith, and Godwin. I'm starting Godwin, and I'm still going with Devonta Smith over Juju. Look at the cap from Smooth again. Clearly did not. What? What? Clearly, no, sir. It was clear on camera that he did pass the goal line. Get out of here. Your Dolphins lost, homie. Your Dolphins lost. Start 2. Do I start Barkley, Aaron Jones, Foreman, or Judy? Barkley and Aaron Jones. That's pretty easy there. Higgins or White? You're going to go Higgins over Rachaad White to me. Judy, Juju, Monty, or Evans? I'm starting Evans, Monty, and I will start Juju over Judy just because no Russell Wilson. I don't know exactly what's going on there. Chris Moore, Zay Jones, or Jawan, or Taysom Hill.
Oh, receivers and tight end.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Jones over Chris Moore. I don't like how he's the only guy there. So, defenses should, I know he's going to get massive, but it's a target share. I get it, but it's like, let's just roll coverage that guy. Everybody else is out. So We'll see what happens. And then I'll probably go with, I hate Taysom, but I'm going to go with Taysom on that one.
Jawan Johnson, baby. We got to rock with Jawan Johnson this week. Jawan Johnson, the only reason I started him and picked him up over Taysom Hill, 4 out of his last 5 games before he was hurt, he had double-digit points. So I like consistency. That's a little bit of consistency there for you.
Absolutely. Shooting to the moon. Jalen. Elijah Moore, Chris Moore, Rachaad White, Latavius Murray. Pick one. I'm going Rachaad White. Still. Why do you like ETN? They play the Cowboys. I don't necessarily like ETN. I picked Rachaad White over ETN. But, again, this is why. Okay, I'll make the case for ETN. The case is he catches the ball. The Cowboys should, make the game. The Cowboys are this game is probably a trap game to me. Like, I'm going to stay away from the game if I'm betting on it. But I think Cowboys win. They keep it a little bit closer. Jags got a really good underrated defense. ETN has all of the kind of all the touches. So he's a monopolize on the touches. You're going to get someone that's going to get a floor of 10 points a ceiling of maybe 20. That's kind of where his range is.
And you got to think that pass rush for the Cowboys is one of the best in the league, especially with Micah Parsons out there. So they're going to be doing some shorter checkdowns. Trevor Lawrence is going to have a whole lot of time to throw downhill. It's kind of why I've been avoiding like the Zay Jones play. I get it though; he's got the upside. They're going to need him, but to me, that's why ETN is probably going to see a lot of checkdowns today because that pass rush for the Cowboys.
Yeah, absolutely. Chiefs defense or Eagles? I'm going to actually roll with the Chiefs on this one. They're not really a solid defense, but they are playing Houston, and they don't got anybody else to kind of cover. The Eagles actually got to go against Justin Fields, and the Eagles have kind of been struggling lately. So to me, I know the Eagles are a solid defense. They're just not the Niners, right? So the Niners are like the most elite defense in the league, and I don't think you could play them against anybody. The Eagles are kind of suspect. So to me, I'm going to rock with the Chiefs there.
Look, stop starting bad defenses, y'all. Don't just pick up the Chiefs. Bad defense against bad matchup doesn't equal fantasy points. They got to be a good fantasy defense. I don't know how many times we got to say that. So you're just looking at the matchup and you're like, oh, I can go play the Chiefs against the Broncos. Or you saw what they did last week against the Broncos. The Broncos almost came back on that ass. So to me, stop starting these bad defenses. They will not perform. Go get a Denver. Go get an Arizona who has a chance at scoring a touchdown. The Chiefs are a terrible defense. Tennessee, a terrible defense. Like, you're not going to pick them up against Houston next week. Stop picking up bad defenses.
Yeah. So again, it's different philosophies, right? So to me, I don't mind it. I don't mind this game. I think that they should be fine. I'm good. I'm good with it. Like,
hell no. Stop picking up these bad fucking defenses,
let's see what happens.
They terrible.
See what happens. Pick one to start. Curtis Samuel, Slayton, or Gallup. I'm gonna start Gallup on that one. Justin Fields is still a must-start even against the Eagles. Yes, he's still a must-start against the Eagles.
Top 5 option this week.
Top 5 option, yeah, absolutely. Watson, Olave, ETN, PPR. I still like Christian Watson for the upside. If you want safe, is going to go with ETN. Ingram or Henry, please. Is that Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry.
It's got to be Hunter Henry or Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way it's Mark Ingram.
I don't know.
It's got to be Evan Ingram or Hunter Henry.
Oh, Evan Ingram?
Yeah, they spelled it wrong. Evan
Ingram. There you go. All right, back over to TikTok, man. We need some TikTok.
Yeah. Cole Kmet or Chig. Give me Cole Kmet for the upside today. He's the number 1 receiver with Chase Claypool out. DJ Moore or Mike Evans. Give me Mike Evans. D-Hop or Pacheco. Give me D-Hop. Tight end PPR league, Evan Ingram or Cole Kmet. You're not benching Evan Ingram after his last 2 weeks, 7 targets and 15 targets in back-to-back weeks. They're using him. Stevenson or McKinnon. I'd probably just play it safe and rock with McKinnon because we don't know what Stevenson's injury looks like, and it's going to be a workload. Start Dak or Burrow. Give me Dak. Chris Moore or Murray. Give me Chris Moore over Latavius Murray. Evan Ingram or Darren Waller. Give me Evan Ingram. Zeke or Evans. Give me Evans. Mike Evans over Zeke. Zeke's just the floor play, so if you want a higher floor, it's Zeke. Joe Mixon or Tony Pollard. Give me Joe Mixon. Everett or Evan Ingram. Give me Evan Ingram. Waller or Schultz. Give me Schultz. I'm not playing Darren Waller today at all. T. Higgins or Juju. Give me T. Higgins. Bam Knight or Jerick McKinnon. Give me Bam Knight. Chark or Tony. Give me DJ Chark. Stevenson or Swift. Give me Swift for the upside, baby. Stevenson or Montgomery. I think you got to go floor with David Montgomery. Mixon or Barkley. Going with Saquon Barkley. I'm not benching Saquon Barkley in a playoff week. Carolina defense or Pats defense. This is what we were talking about. Give me Carolina defense in a plus matchup today. I like the start today against the Steelers. Bam Knight, Juju, Rashad White. Give me Rashad White out of those options. Should I flex Juwan Johnson over Jameson then? Yes, I would do Juwan Johnson over Jameson. I think there's a safer path to touches for Juwan Johnson. Mike Evans or Zay Jones, you're going with Mike Evans. Alvin Kamara or Tony Pollard, you're going with Alvin Kamara all day. Evans or Zay Jones, you're going with Mike Evans. And then I see the same questions coming in. So Deontay Johnson or Chris Moore. Give me Chris Moore over Deontay Johnson for the upside, baby, for the upside.
Yeah. Just a quick couple notes. You know, got Chase Young is not expected to play against the Giants, so
he's
not expected to play. So if you have Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, Slayton, those would be the guys you kind of want to bump up just a little bit in your rankings. Julio Jones not expected to play against the Bengals, so you got to upgrade a little bit of Godwin. So uptick those guys in your lineups.
Good call.
Ramondre Stevenson has a good chance to play. Now, I'm going to stay away from Stevenson. I think that there's so many guys involved in this game as far as the running backs go. I'm probably going to stay away. If you guys have better options, stay away from Ramondre Stevenson. And those are kind of the quick notes that I have. Tyler Boyd is expected to play, so that may take some pressure off of Jamar Chase. and T. Higgins. T. Higgins expected to play as well. And DJ Moore is active. DJ Moore is active in the game, so he is ready.
Good call.
And then last note for me, Josh Jacobs will play in the game. And then I didn't think he was ever going to be out, but he is expected to play. I'm going to answer a few of these questions back over to Justin. We got Brady Wilson or Heineke. I'm still going Brady. Christian Kirk or Garrett Wilson. I would go Garrett Wilson over Christian Kirk. Godwin, Olave, or Kamara for a flex PPR. It's horrible to say, but I'm going to go with Godwin. Hate benching Kamara for that one, but it's just, again, ugly for Kamara. It's been that way the whole season. So if he's probably not even have gotten you there, you're probably not even in the playoffs with him.
A quick note on Alvin Kamara. The coaching staff has talked about that. Coaching staff has talked about getting him more involved, using him like the old Alvin Kamara. So if you are an Alvin Kamara fan and you've seen him in the past, obviously have those big games in playoffs. If it's against Atlanta, who he's had big games against in the past. So there's the upside there. There just is a floor with Alvin Kamara, like Dan mentioned.
Yeah. Garrett Wilson or Olave, I'd still rock with Garrett Wilson, but Olave is nice. He's been nice all year too. So either one, I would rock with Wilson though. Knight, Freeman, and or Strong Stevenson need to start too. I think Bam Knight is still a good start, just because he catches the ball, and I would probably, and it's tough. I'd probably still roll with Stevenson if he starts. Got to start though, and I wouldn't start Strong. Either way, I love Pierre Strong for a dynasty, but it's not the time for it to start him now. Roy, we got Swift or ETN. I'd still roll with Swift, Ingram, or Waller. If Waller plays, I can't fade Waller, man. But again, it's game one back. It's you got to be careful with that. So probably you want to win these games in the playoffs. You want to have solid high floors. Go with Ingram. Last one for me, James Conner or Isaiah Pacheco. For me, it's still James Conner. Going to get the bulk load of the touches and going to catch the ball, a lot of checkdowns. Go with James Conner.
Yeah, I've been fading Waller this whole season, and it's worked out very well. So, fuck Darren Waller.
Yeah, he got to go.
He got to go, baby.
He got to go.
Ramondre Stevenson, thoughts on Ramondre Stevenson? So, I also think Ramondre Stevenson will play this game, but it's going to be a workload, like Dan mentioned. So, to me, we'll see a lot of Kevin Harris. We will see a lot of Pierre Strong. I think it'll be a workload for the Patriots up against this Raiders team, trying to slow them down because this Raiders team is known for their explosive plays with Devontae Adams. So, to me, I think that, even if Ramondre plays, he's going to be a flex play at best. So you're going to want to have different option in there. If you have to play him, I understand it. Like if he's your RB2 or flex. But for me, Ramondre Stevenson is not a must start this week. Myers or Chuba Hubbard? Give me Chuba Hubbard for the floor. Freiermuth or Dolchich? Give me Dolchich, and I don't love that. T. Higgins, if you got to play. So T. Higgins, to me, you got to play him. If you have T. Higgins, he's a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 upside. Any given week, he suits up. So I get it. Last week, he burned you. He had another week off. He didn't play much in the game. So I think if they put him back on the field, he's got to be a little bit better than what he was. So to me, I would play him over, most receivers. He's probably a top 20 receiver option for me this week. Top 24 receiver option for me this week. Evans, Smith, Wilson, Judy, pick 2. Give me over Devontae Smith. Give me Mike Evans and Garrett Wilson. D-Hop, Mike Will, Christian Kirk. Give me D-Hop and Mike Will. T. Higgins or Juju. Give me T. Higgins. Swift, Ramondre, or Dillon. Give me Rashad White for the floor, Swift for the upside. Herbert or Fields. Give me Herbert. He's my number 1 QB this week. Trevor Lawrence or Andy Dalton. Give me Andy Dalton for the upside. Trevor Lawrence should be fine against Dallas. We fading Mike Evans. No, we are not fading Mike Evans. Never. Swift or Williams. Give me Swift for the upside. And then last one for me. It's been tough without. I got to answer actual start-sit question, my man. Oh, Gibson or Slayton. Yeah, I probably rock with Gibson for the little bit of upside he has there tonight.
All right, cool. Justin, Hunt, Pacheco, Evans, or Rashad White. I'm still going with Mike Evans there. Glad I started Knox. Good job. Good job. Smooth. Congrats, homie. You did good. You did good. Hopefully you win. Lance Bird, does Boyd expected to suit up worry you if you're starting Higgins? No, it doesn't worry me if I start Higgins, but understand that your floor is a little bit down now because the targets are going to go Boyd's way as well. They got to respect Boyd and Higgins so that Chase can open up and get those deep bombs. Elijah Moore or Foreman. I'm going to still roll with Foreman.
A lot of Elijah Moore questions this week.
Yeah, a lot of Elijah Moore questions. I get it, but
I'm not starting.
I'm not. No, I can't. PPR, ETN, Mike Evans, Judy Zonovan, and flex at the flex 2 this week. I'm going to go with Mike Evans, ETN, and then probably Zonovan at that point. Yeah. Judy's got to hit the pine. Zay Jones, Etienne, or Dillon. I'm gonna roll with Etienne, Zay Jones, and then Dillon, Elijah Moore, and Foreman. Like I said, Foreman's going that way. White or Pacheco. I'd still roll with White. They seem to get I don't even know why, but it worked out. They're getting McKinnon involved in the passing game, and that's kind of what you don't want to see if you're a Pacheco fan. You were hoping that once Clyde went to the wayside, it was going to be the Pacheco show, but they still don't trust him. Still a rookie. Yeah. Maybe his pass blocking is not up to par. I haven't really been watching his pass blocking.
His hands aren't as reliable as you hoped, and his pass blocking is decent, but not where McKinnon's is. So I think they're just trusting the process with having multiple backs. But that's how they entered the year too. It wasn't Clyde got all the work. I think this team likes having two backs in there. We saw it last year as well.
Yeah. Hunter, which two do I start? You got Dillon, Zay Jones, Chris Moore, and Drake London. I would probably go with Zay Jones and Drake London. That would be me. Chris Moore is probably that third, and then Dillon's last. I just can't trust Dillon if he's not starting. Chiefs, Cowboys, or the Pats defense. I'm okay with the Pats. I know it's against the Raiders, but they're a solid defense, and they seem to do well, but. It's a toss-up call. See if you got Carolina on waivers. Yeah. Go look for Carolina or go look for Denver or Atlanta. And the last one for me, Everett Ingram or Schultz. I'm still rocking with Schultz in this one.
Oh, turning down the targets from Evan Ingram, man. I can't ignore them targets. All right, Moore or Judy? Is that DJ Moore, Chris Moore? Probably going with either Moore over Judy this week. Najee or Rashad White? Give me Najee Harris. A lot of people are concerned about him. I'm not. McKinnon, Akers, or Patterson in the flex. The floor play is Patterson. The upside play is McKinnon. I probably rock with Cordero. McKinnon or Foreman. Give me Foreman. I'm not a big fan of McKinnon. I think he got a lot of his work on two plays last week. So I think he'll get some passing work, but I think he'll need a lot of big plays in order to be what your guys are expecting for your starting lineup. So he's startable though. Watson or Garrett Wilson. Give me Garrett Wilson for the floor. Watson for the upside. It's tough for me to bench Watson, but the total is low on Monday night. Pollard or Ramondre. Give me Pollard over Ramondre just with the injury. Goff or Danny Dimes. Give me Goff. Mike Will, Garrett Wilson, or Devontae Smith. I actually like Mike Will a lot this week. I think he's a top 15 wide receiver. Let's see. Freiermuth, Pickens, or Latavius in the flex. Freiermuth, Pickens, Latavius. I'll probably go Latavius for the floor. I don't love it against Arizona defense. Garrett Wilson or Pacheco. Give me Garrett Wilson. Justin, thank you. I got you. Devontae Smith or Miles Sanders in the flex. Give me Miles Sanders. He should be running all day on Bears' terrible run defense. Thoughts on Aaron Jones? I haven't seen the update on Aaron Jones. Is he expected to play or no?
Expected to play as far as I know. Let me look.
I haven't seen anything on Aaron Jones. Do I start Alvin today? You absolutely start Alvin Kamara today in a plus matchup against the Falcons. He should have a day, and the coaching staff has talked him up about getting his workload back. Mixon or Pacheco? You're going with Mixon. Pick 3, Adams, Judy, McLaurin, and Devontae Smith. I'm benching Jerry Judy. Etienne or Saquon? You're starting Saquon. Saquon or Pacheco? You're starting Saquon. Watson or D-Hop? You're starting D-Hop all day. Expectation for Mike Evans. He should have, a few catches, probably a touchdown today against Cincinnati. They're going to need him to win. This is a must-win game for the Bucs.
So Aaron Jones news real quick. So on Tuesday, practiced. Thursday's practice, he was limited, and Friday practice limited. So back-to-back limited practices. I'm not worried about it. Usually that is a good sign for him. I know it's on a Monday night, but I think you'll just be fine if you have Christian Watson. Maybe it's a time to bench Christian Watson and put Aaron Jones in that flex spot just in case. Who knows? It depends on your team. If you have that availability, that's kind of how I would roll it.
Oh, does he have a good game is what he meant. So Aaron Jones is in a timeshare now with A.J. Dillon. A.J. Dillon's carved out that role, so where I see Aaron Jones still having a productive day, he doesn't have that, sometimes we see Aaron Jones with that 153 TD day. I don't see that happening, especially against the Rams. I think they're just going to...
not against the Rams and not coming off an injury. I definitely don't see that. TikTok, man, thanks. I'm starting Watson over D-Hop. Hey, do your thing, boo. I can't really hate it, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, baby. Pick 2, starting Eckler at the RB1. You got Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Godwin, Christian Watson. I'm going to go with Keenan Allen and Godwin if you had to start those guys. I don't like to start Keenan Allen and Mike Williams with Eckler. That's just too many heavy Chargers for me. Sit 1, Etienne, Marquise Brown, or Christian Watson. You're going to sit Marquise Brown.
Chris Moore or 21.
Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. Chris Moore or T. Higgins, go T. Higgins. Start to Lenny, ETN, Jamal Williams, Perine. I don't trust ETN. I get it. Probably still go with Jamal Williams, and I'd still start ETN, but then Lenny would come in right after that. So if you don't trust Lenny, ETN, go with Lenny. Scary Terry or T. Higgins. I'm still rolling with T. Higgins.
Stevenson or Kamara, I'm going with Alvin Kamara. Swift or ETN, give me Swift. I think they have similar potential. Swift's floor is just a little bit higher. ETN or Ramondre, give me ETN over Ramondre. Herbert or Fields, they're both up there. Give me Herbert, though. I think his ceiling's a little bit higher. Jacoby or Hollywood Brown, give me Jacoby Myers. I'm not trusting Hollywood Brown today. Fournette or Rashad White, give me Rashad White. Zeke or Olave, I think you go floor with Zeke in a half-point PPR. Olave does have more upside, though. Packers defense or Eagles defense, I've been seeing this one all day. I kind of like Packers defense at home against the Rams with Baker Mayfield versus the Eagles on the road. I don't love that one. Deontay, are they on the road? Eagles on the road or at home? They're on the road, right? In Chicago?
On the road. Yeah. Hang on.
In Chicago.
I'll look it up.
They're in Chicago today. A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith? Give me A.J. Brown 100%. Is Jameson Williams worth holding on to? I don't think he sees enough snaps the rest of the year to be valuable in fantasy league. So that's my only thing with him. Rashad White or Brian Robinson? Give me Rashad White.
Eagles on the road.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah. So to me, like I said, Eagles defense, I can see Chicago like this being a trap game for the Eagles and then playing a little bit higher. So that's the only reason I say go with the Packers. I think the Packers have blowout potential Monday night against the Rams. You think Garrett Wilson booms or busts with Zach Wilson? I think he booms today. Why are you low on Hollywood Brown? Quarterback situation and a tough defense against Denver. So I don't like Hollywood Brown today. Mahomes or Fields? I'd probably go with Mahomes still over Fields. Skoranek or Chris Moore? Give me Chris Moore. Skoranek has a nice role, but Chris Moore has more upside.
Yep. Again, guys, if you're in here, go ahead and follow the page, follow the Fantasy Gods and Justin Henry, both us on YouTube and on TikTok and Twitch. We got it all, baby. Go follow us.
Yes, sir.
Over on TikTok, man. Connor,
they sending love. I got to show love back, man.
Yes, send the love. Connor or Monty. I'm still going with Connor. Cowboys defense, Denver
real quick.
or the Panthers.
Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with the damn Gods for the last 2 years, man.
2 years.
Getting y'all your fantasy wins, man. If you guys have been rocking with the Fantasy Gods and me and Dan specifically for these last 2 years, man, shout out to you for trusting us with your lineups even when we let you down, when we steered you right, when we won you money, when we won you leagues, when we lost in your leagues, and y'all still fuck with us, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Everybody who's been tapped in with the Fantasy Gods all year long, respect.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Again, we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, helping the page grow. It's incredible. Year two, baby. I mean, some people have been doing this for a long time.
Well, and the cool thing about us year two is that, I know I haven't been on the post as much as I have. So you guys haven't seen my face. I've been trying to grow my personal brand a little bit, get myself a little bit more involved in this space. So if you haven't seen me on the Fantasy Guys page, there ain't no love lost. Me and Dan know what the deal is, man. And so we're going to be running it up. Year 3 is going to be crazy, though. I'll tell you that. Once my shit's a little bit more established, you're almost there. Year 3 is going to be fucking crazy, though, dog.
Year 3, I mean, it's coming, man. We got a lot of things coming. And we want to. We're eventually we're going to be giving back a lot. We're going to be giving back a lot more.
So save the thank yous for Tuesday. All right, we'll get back into the comments. He says, "Say, hey, I just had to get that out there though. Thank y'all. Because Sundays, man, you know how it is, bro.
You know how it is. We gotta. It's worship, baby. It's God time. It's God hour.
The gods. Say thank you to the gods on Sunday.
All right, Fields or Carr? I'm still going with Fields. Komet or Conklin, go Komet. Kirk or Judy at the flex, go Christian Kirk. Swift or Juju at the flex, go Swift. Back over to YouTube. Let's see. We got Derek Carr or Tom Brady. I'm still rolling with Tom Brady. Let's see. Is Boyd worth the flex? I don't think so. Get Tyler Boyd out of your lineups.
Out of there. Get him out of there.
France or Argentina? Go with France because I wanted to see that dude win it all.
Argentina, baby. We rocking with Argentina on this side.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, I wanted to see that better hit.
Viva
now that
Argentina.
he cashed out, I want to see France hit. I need France to hit. Let's see. Which two do I start? Barkley, Aaron Jones, Foreman. I think I already answered this. It's Barkley and Aaron Jones for me.
Get it.
ETN, Swift, or Rashad White. Swift, ETN, Rashad White in that order. Swift, Rashad White, ETN. I want to keep mine consistent.
Yeah, that floor a little.
Sorry, I got to keep mine consistent. And And then Green Bay defense versus the Rams, Philly against Chicago. I'm also starting Justin Fields. So if you're starting Justin Fields, I don't really like starting defenses against my own quarterback. So go with Green Bay on that one for maximum upside. Again, thanks E. Smith for following us on TikTok. Zay Jones or Connor, go Connor. Start Cowboys defense, Denver's defense, or the Panthers defense. I'm starting the Denver defense. I like the Denver defense just because at home, Colt McCoy, Patrick Surtain. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. You like ETN against the Cowboys? I don't love it, but I think he's startable this week. Get him in your lineups. Rashad White or Zay Jones? Give me Rashad White. Olave or Najee? Give me Olave in PPR leagues. Rashad White or Bam Knight? Give me Rashad White. Monty or Mixon or Miles Sanders? Give me Mixon, Miles Sanders, David Montgomery in that order. Jared Goff or Ryan Tannehill? Give me Jared Goff. Alan Lazard or Deontay Johnson? Give me Deontay Johnson. Mike Will or Latavius Murray at the flex? Give me Mike Will. Thoughts on James Conner today? He should catch a lot of passes. It is a tough matchup against Denver, though. Denver's been one of the worst teams at stopping the running backs, too. Derrick Henry or Austin Eckler? I'm not fading Austin Eckler today. But I think Derrick Henry should be fine. Thoughts on James Conner? I just answered that one. GB or Jets defense? Give me GB. I'm not trusting the Jets against the Lions. That's a scary matchup right now with as hot as they've been. Najee or Lazard? Give me Najee Harris. Bam Knight or Olave? Give me Olave. McKinnon, Brian Robinson, or Travis Etienne? Give me Etienne out of those options for the upside, baby. Brian Robinson or Bam Knight? Give me Bam Knight over Brian Robinson. And Andy Dalton or Jared Goff? Give me Andy Dalton for the upside, bro.
All right, cool. Let's see. Stevenson or Zeke? I'm going with Zeke in this one. Saints or the Packers defense? I'm going with the Packers. Pick 2, Pacheco, Stevenson, Aaron Jones, Latavius Murray. I'm going to roll with Aaron Jones and Pacheco.
Argentina just scored.
Did they?
They needed that J-Hand love, baby.
Argentina. All of a sudden, Alberto, Christian Watson, Zay Jones, Garrett Wilson, or Allen. I'm going to say, is that Keenan Allen? So I'm going to go Keenan Allen and Christian Watson just to have someone on Monday night. It's always good. Hopkins, Mike Williams, Godwin, pick 2. I'm going with, things change. I'm going to go with Mike Williams and Godwin. I hate fading Hopkins, but that QB change just kills the upside of Hopkins, man. And I think they're both similar floors at this point. And now if Kyler Murray was still there, it's Hopkins all day. Commanders, Packers defense, go with the Packers. Commanders will not have Chase Young. He's not expected to play. So
I want to see him on the field, bro.
Me too. He is such a monster, and I'm so upset that he is just not healthy. And I wish him the best. Tyler, we got Juju, Swift, or White. Again, I think I answered this on the YouTube, but we're going Swift, White, and then Juju Smith. And that's all from my TikTok side. Again, follow the page, God damn it.
Mike Will, Chris Moore at the flex. You're going with Mike Will, Christian Watson, or Garrett Wilson. Classic floor for upside. I think Garrett Wilson's the floor, Christian Watson's the upside. I'd probably play Christian Watson, actually. Brian Robinson or Knight, give me Bam Knight. Chris Moore or Christian Kirk. Give me Christian Kirk out of those options. Daniel Bellinger or Juwan Johnson. I like Juwan Johnson a little bit better than Daniel Bellinger today. Chris Moore or Kirk, give me Christian Kirk. Olave or Godwin, give me Godwin. Olave does have massive upside today, though. I like Olave a lot. Dak or Fields, give me Fields for the upside with the rushing. Dak should be fine against Jacksonville. Mike Will or Amon-Ra St. Brown, give me Mike Will today. T. Higgins or Christian Watson, give me Christian Watson for the upside. T. Higgins is right there, though. Dallas defense or Chiefs defense, give me Dallas defense against Jacksonville. Juju or Brian Robinson, give me Juju. Mike Will or Amon-Ra, I just answered that. I have to start 2 of these 4. Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Mike Will, Jerick McKinnon. Give me Mike Evans and Mike Will out of those for the safest floor with upside potential. Rashad White versus D-Hop at the flex. Give me D-Hop. Houston defense versus KC. Hell no. Evan Ingram versus or Cole Kmet. Evan Ingram or Cole Kmet. Give me Evan Ingram. Cole Kmet should be a pretty good option today, but Evan Ingram. Conklin or Chig. Give me Chig today over Conklin.
All right. Let's see. We got Christian Kirk or Christian Watson. I'm going to go with Watson. Waller or Freiermuth. Go with Freiermuth. ETN, Montgomery, Foreman, pick 2. I'm going to go with ETN and Montgomery still. Heineke, Zach Wilson, or Daniel Jones. Go with Daniel Jones on Sunday night. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tony Pollard, A.J. Brown, Josh Jacobs, Eckler, or Henry, pick 2. How do you have all of these guys? What is going on? You're going to go with Derrick Henry. That's locked in, and I think you got to lock in Eckler. But Josh Jacobs is right there. Man, how is this happening? Like, how do you have all those guys? That's crazy. You cheated.
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin, right. I have to start 2 of these guys, or 2 of the 4. Christian Watson, Mike Evans, Mike Williams. I'm going to start Mike Williams and Mike Evans over Christian Watson. Let's see. Last one for me on the YouTube or on the TikTok. Then I'm gonna go to YouTube. We got Conklin or Okonaku. I'm still going Okonaku on that one. I can't trust
Chig, the homie Chig. He gonna be nice, bro.
Godwin. Okay, Waka Flocka. My bad. You're like, help, man. I need help. I'm here. All right. Godwin or Olave. I'm still rocking with Godwin. Again, Julio Jones not projected to play. So give me Godwin in that one. Morning, gents. Good morning. Full PPR, start 1, Jerry Jeudy, Boyd, Rachaad White. Okay, Rachaad White, boom, that's in. Let's see, tight end also Denver or Dallas defense, and thanks and good luck. I would go with Denver's defense over Dallas. Thanks and good luck today. Yes, thank you and good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Full PPR, we got start 3, Foreman, DJ Moore, Lazard, Jeudy, Christian Kirk. They're all horrible options, but we are going to go with Christian Kirk, Donta Foreman, and I'm going to roll with DJ Moore. It's ugly. It's ugly for that last one. I think Christian Kirk and Foreman are locked in, but the other two, I mean, you can flip DJ Moore or Jeudy. It's up to you. Whatever you pick, doesn't matter. I'm here. I know you're here. I would sub. I'm kind of lonely. Did you answer my Godwin question? Yes. Go with Godwin.
See how you going to be in here and then not hear the answer, bro.
All right. Go ahead.
Brady or Rodgers? Give me Rodgers on Monday night. How are we feeling about Kamara and Pollard? I think Kamara has a bounce back game. McKinnon or Higgins for the flex? Give me Higgins. ETN, Garrett Wilson, DJ Moore. Give me Garrett Wilson out of those options. Lutz or Dicker? I don't do kickers. Everett or Dolchich? Give me Dolchich. I don't love it. Washington or Carolina defense? Give me Carolina defense over Washington. I would have said Washington if Chase Young played. DJ Moore, Allen Lazard. Give me Allen Lazard over DJ Moore. Thanks. I got you. Sit 1, Kamara, Christian Watson, or Bam. Sit Bam Knight. Tough matchup against Detroit today. Christian Kirk or Chris Moore? Give me Christian Kirk. Eagles defense or Packers defense? I've answered that one like a million times from like 5 different people. It's Packers defense. Receptions last game. Christian Kirk. The GOATs. Yes, sir. The gods, the GOATs. However you want to address us, the big homies. We are them. Godwin.
Our pronouns are they and them.
Hey, we are them. Standard, Dylan or Burkhead? Standard, I go Dylan in standard leagues. ETN, Kirk, Olave, Watson. Give me Olave, Watson, ETN, Kirk in that order, I guess. McLaurin or Peoples-Jones? Give me Terry McLaurin. Peoples-Jones already played, bro. You missed out on that one. Carolina defense or Saints defense? Give me Carolina defense. I like the Saints defense against Atlanta today, too, with Desmond Ridder starting. Godwin or Amon-Ra, St. Brown? Give me Godwin over Amon-Ra. Tough matchup. Fournette or Brian Robinson? Give me B-Rob.
All right, B-Rob. Pittsburgh or Denver's defense? I'm still going to rock with Denver there. Brady, Zach Wilson or Heineke? Brady. Josh Jacobs or Alvin Kamara? Come on, man. You got to go with Josh Jacobs, who's been hammering all year long. Roll with your stud.
Yeah.
ETN or Ramondre? I'm going to roll with ETN, Ramondre. Akers or Jamal Williams? You're going to go with Jamal Williams over Akers. Is Stevenson a safe start? Stevenson or Zeke? I'm going to roll with Zeke over Stevenson. Either way, even if they're both were healthy there. Pittsburgh defense or Denver's defense? I said Denver, baby. Roll with Denver. God damn it.
Who said Josh Jacobs is out today? Josh Jacobs is in.
Yeah, he was in, right?
Yeah.
He's in. 100% in. Keenan Allen or Jeudy? Go with Keenan Allen. That is not a question. Najee.
Yeah, Keenan all day.
Smith.
It's not even close.
I'm starting AJ Brown too. I would roll with Najee over if you have AJ Brown. I don't like doing both guys, Devonta Smith or AJ Brown. So roll with Najee on that one. McLaurin or Jacobs at the flex? Josh Jacobs at the flex. That's easy money. Foreman, Darius Slayton, or Swift in PPR league? Go with Swift. AJ Dillon or Rachaad White? Go with Rachaad White. MBS, Richie James or Hollywood? Pick one. They're all horrible. I would go with Hollywood Brown. I don't like the matchup though. Go for it.
Jeudy or Higgins? Give me Higgins. Schultz or Chris Moore at the flex? Give me Chris Moore. Pollard or Keenan or Mike Will in the flex? Go Keenan Allen. France has scored to tie it again.
Dan?
Yo, the one with all these colors, that I'm old, bro. I can't sit there and go through all the colors and read your question. So drop the colors, I'll answer your question. Pick 2, ETN, Garrett Wilson, and Montgomery. Give me ETN and Garrett Wilson. Rachaad White, Antonio Gibson, or ETN. Give me Rachaad White. Rachaad White, ETN, then Gibson. Stevenson, Gallup, or Hollywood. Stevenson, Gallup, or Hollywood. Yeah, give me Gallup out of those options. Bam Knight or Deontay Foreman. Similar to me. Give me Bam Knight. Taysom Hill or Chig. Give me Chig. Watson or Zeg. Give me Christian Watson. Murray or Foreman. Give me Foreman. Ingram or Dolchich. Give me Ingram. Pacheco or Devontae Smith. Give me Pacheco on that one. Swift, Pollard, or Ramondre. Give me the first two, Swift and Pollard. Let's see, McKinnon, Rashad White, Christian Kirk. Pick one at the flex. Give me Rashad White for the floor, Christian Kirk and PPR if you're looking for a little bit more upside. Chris Moore, Latavius Murray. Give me Chris Moore. Hopkins or Pacheco. Give me D-Hop. Give me D-Hop. Bam Knight, ETN, or Foreman. Give me ETN out of those options for the upside. Stevenson or Chris Moore. I'll take Chris Moore.
Cool.
Thank you, guys. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
we got you.
Yeah,
we got you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. AJ Brown or Josh Jacobs. You're still going to roll with Josh Jacobs, but it's close. PPR, AJ Brown is rocking. He is the better NFL player. But again, Josh Jacobs has been rolling all year long. You got to roll with your stud. Hit your stud in. Hopefully, you can get AJ Brown in your lineup. Not sure why those would be the options for you. Do you think Stevenson will be limited? I mean, he's not going to be limited if he's going to play. They wouldn't put him out there if he wasn't fully healthy. But at the end of the day, you still got to think of it. You know, he hasn't practiced, going to come off this ankle, and it's committee. It's the Patriots, man. It's hard to trust the Patriots' backs. So for me, if you have a better option, fade Stevenson, Chris Moore, or St. Brown. That one is so easy that it's St. Brown, guys. I know it's Sauce Gardner, but again, St. Brown is the type of receiver that they get him involved. They move him around, so don't be super scared of Sauce. Obviously, the ceiling is limited, but the floor is still there, and the floor should be better than Chris Moore.
Bro, how do you have? You say you got Texans defense against KC. Drop me some other whoever's in your free agents. Drop me that right now. Big Head Tony, drop me whoever's in your free agents for defense.
Yeah, that can't. Yeah, we got better options.
Yeah.
Ingram over Komet, or Komet over Ingram. I'm still going to rock with Ingram, but it's close, man. Komet has a lot of targets with Claypool out. It's a coin flip to me, so whatever you want, whatever you prefer. Chris Moore, T. Higgins, Kirk, Zay Jones, or Mike Williams. Go Mike Williams, Scary Terry, or Hopkins. I would still roll with Hopkins, but again, that one's tough because, again, Colt McCoy is probably going to chuck it, though, so he's got nothing to lose.
Whoa,
Daniel Jones or Goff, go with Daniel Jones.
Why did all these Zay Jones questions come in? Zay Jones or Mike Evans? Give me Mike Evans. Zay Jones or Elijah Moore? Give me Zay Jones. Zay Jones or Mike Williams? Give me Mike Williams. Mike Evans or Hollywood? Give me Mike Evans. Hey, guys, do you think starting Rex Burkhead is a good idea since Pierce is out? He's a good, safe floor play. Just doesn't have a whole lot of upside. Think 8 to 10 points in your lineup. Rashad White or Burkhead? Give me Rashad White. Zay Jones or Mike Will? Give me Mike Will. Pacheco or ETN? Pacheco's the floor play. ETN's the high upside. Give me Pacheco. James Conner or Ramondre Stevenson? Give me James Conner over Ramondre Stevenson. I have to pick either Texans defense or Titans defense. No, those are the only two defenses left for you. Oh,
that's crazy.
He's probably talking for daily lineup. Yeah, I'd probably go Texans at home. T. Higgins or Stevenson? T. Higgins or Stevenson? Give me T. Higgins. ETN or Swift? Give me Swift. I think they're similar upsides. Swift has a higher floor. Kirk, a good flex play. I think Christian Kirk is a decent flex play. Is T. Higgins playing? Yes, he's expected to play. Garrett Wilson or Christian Watson? This has been asked many times today. Garrett Wilson's the floor play. Christian Watson's the upside. So you got to go with your gut on there.
Yeah, go with your gut. And the thing is about those types of players, you got to look at your team. Is your team the floor play or is your team the high upside? If you have a high upside team, then go with the floor guy. That's just how it rolls. It's really not that hard, guys. You have to really look. And we have about 3 more minutes. We're going to wrap this up for you guys because we got to set our lineups too.
Yeah.
And we got to win these leagues, man, especially in the Fantasy Gods League. We got to meet in the finals, Justin. You're on the other side of the bracket.
It's going to be a tough one. If Jonathan Taylor's not in there for me, man, I can't lose Taylor and Kyler Murray. It's going to be tough for me.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but I think we can pull it out. All right, over to TikTok real quick. We got the Broncos, Cowboys, Saints, Patriots defense. I would still roll with the Broncos, Saints, Pats, Cowboys. That's how I rank that one. Sit one, Jacob Stevenson and McKinnon. You're sitting McKinnon. Actually, he's probably sitting Stevenson, but that one's tough. I don't like either of them. So you're not sitting Jacobs. You're not, guys. Stop asking me Jacobs questions. Play him. Play Josh Jacobs, guys. He is playing. He's fine. This is a finger problem. It's not a knee problem. It's not an ankle problem. It's not a lower body problem. It's a finger. He'll be fine. He's going to tape up that finger. He's going to be just fine. He's playing. he is playing. He didn't want to practice because you don't practice when you are injured. When you have something to injure, you could re-injure it in practice. That's why he was limited all week. But it's a finger. It's not a knee. It's not an ankle. Play Josh Jacobs, guys.
Facts.
Dallas defense or New England? I'd still go with New England's defense. Still playing Garrett Wilson since Mike White is out. Yes, you're still playing Garrett Wilson. Justin alluded to this earlier. Zach Wilson has nothing to lose at this point. He was benched. He is going to do hero chucks all day long. It doesn't matter. They don't have another backup behind him that's going to play. He's the only one that really knows the offense. He's going to throw the ball Wilson to Wilson. Do not fade Garrett Wilson in this game. I wouldn't be starting Zach Wilson, put it that way. We're not doing that. But Zach Wilson is probably going to be like a Jay Cutler. It's just throw it deep to Brandon Marshall, bro. Just throw it. Mike Will or Chris Moore go with Mike Williams. Thank you guys. Yes, sir, Chase. No problem. And again, if you guys are in here not following, follow the page. Follow my page.
The Gods, baby.
The Gods. Follow Justin Henry's page. What are you guys doing? Follow us on YouTube and Twitch. Follow.
Can you give me 3-man slip for bets? So if you're talking about 3-leg or you're talking about prize picks, if I was going to go a couple money lines, I go Saints money line, Carolina money line, Washington money line today. That's guaranteed cash in my opinion. Chris Moore or Juju? Give me Juju over Chris Moore. Barkley, D-Hop, ETN, Rashad White, Judy, pick 2. Give me D-Hop and Barkley. Swift, Lenny or White. Give me White for the floor, Swift for the upside. Lenny's the last one. Prize picks. I dropped hella prize pick stuff earlier. Zach Wilson's over. I like Mike Will anytime. I don't know if he was on prize picks or not, but Mike Will anytime score. I like Garrett Wilson's over. I liked Olave's over. There was Dak 1.5 passing and rushing scores. So there was a few I dropped earlier. So there's a whole lot. You had to be here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for following us. Thank you guys for supporting the page.
Thank you guys.
We appreciate you guys so much. Again, share our content, like and subscribe.
Man, we trying, bro.
We need it all, man.
We're trying hard.
We are trying hard.
We are trying hards.
We are tryhards. No, hell no. This comes natural to us. Guys, go win your leagues. Check us out. Let's see what happens next week. Show us where you guys are at. We want to know. DM us. Throw us in the comments. Let us know if you won this week or if you're in the league going into Monday night or what you guys need for Monday night as well. Good luck to you guys, and we're out, baby.
Peace out. Good luck to y'all, man.
Peace.